Welcome back. I'm Lindsay Reiser. We have been watching a CBS News special report because we just watched a historic moment in the history of space exploration. The crew of NASA's Artemis II mission have made their way around the far side of the moon, seeing parts of the far side never before seen with the naked eye. We know that NASA just regained communication with the crew, and Christina Koch said that we are going to found businesses and build landers and outposts, but she said we will always choose Earth. We will always choose each other. The crew also made history by traveling 252,000 miles from Earth, the farthest any humans have traveled before. This is NASA's first crewed lunar mission in half a century. That comms blackout lasted about 40 minutes. It was expected while the Orion capsule was behind the moon. And here's what we heard as they begin their journey back.
Houston, we have you the same, and it is so great to hear from Earth again. To Asia, Africa, and Oceania, we are looking back at you. We hear you can look up and see the moon right now. We see you too. When we burned this burn towards the moon, I said that we do not leave Earth, but we choose it. And that is true. We will explore, we will build ships, we will visit again. We will construct science outposts, we will drive rovers, we will do radio astronomy, we will found companies, we will bolster industry, we will inspire. But ultimately, we will always choose Earth. We will always choose each other.
Terry Hart joined us now. He's a former NASA astronaut and director of the Aerospace Engineering Program at Lehigh University. I just have to ask, how are you feeling right now?
Wonderful, Lizzie. I mean, this is a great day, and the crew's done a wonderful job. And this rocket and the spacecraft is ready to go. They've proven that, and now the moon's getting smaller, the Earth's getting bigger. They're on their way home, and they can take a day off here now.
You know, Katie had mentioned to Tony that this is likely a wistful moment. Do you agree with that? And can you please help put that in context for anybody watching?
Yeah, I should say I knew Katie when she was a little baby. I trained with her mom, Anna. And Anna and I didn't fly in the same mission together, but we flew in T-38s a lot, you know. So it was nice to see her on TV tonight. And Bonnie Dunbar, too. I deployed a satellite on my mission. Bonnie Dunbar, who you had on a little earlier, actually captured that satellite and brought it back.
What a small
but yes,
world.
I mean, this is setting the stage now, and we're ready to. Yeah, exactly. But we set the stage now. We're ready to go to the South Pole of the moon. It'll be a couple more years before we can start to assemble the equipment there. But it's going to be very exciting to reach out and start to live on the moon.
And so I know that Mark was telling Tony that they have a well-earned light day tomorrow. But is there such a thing as a light day in space?
There are. I mean, this mission's a little unusual in that we try to get into space and take it easy in the first 2 days. This crew had a major workout that first day because they had 24 hours basically in Earth orbit to make sure everything was going well before they pulled the trigger with a TLI on the way to the moon. And they did just a great job doing that. So it's a little bit of an unusual mission that way. And now they're finally having a chance to really relax and watch the Earth just get bigger and bigger.
We heard the excitement of Katie and Kristen. Is that a sentiment you share? Has this reinvigorated? Not that your love of space exploration has ever waned, but is this really a monumental moment to look back on?
Yeah, it is. And at this point in my life, I continue teaching at Lehigh, and my students, they're just wonderful. And they're so passionate about what they do. And a lot of them want to go into space themselves. You know, and I have so much fun teaching them and learning about the lessons that we had in the space shuttle and other programs, Apollo and all. In my flying time, I get a chance to bring all my Air Force experiences to my students here at Lehigh. It's a real privilege at this point in my life.
Terry Hart, it has been a privilege to get to talk to you. Thank you. Let's bring back CBS News space consultant Bill Harwood from the Johnson Space Center in Houston. Bill, I mean, it went off swimmingly.
Yeah, it really did. This entire mission, other than some maybe over-publicized trouble with the toilet earlier on. This whole mission's gone off almost
Over-publicized? You're the one with the
textbook fast.
byline.
Well, I'm just mentioning it, yeah, but you know that was a minor hiccup overall on a flight like this. So they've accomplished all of their major objectives to this point. It's really impressive, and I think that when you realize that anybody under 53 years old or thereabouts was not alive when people walked on the moon during Apollo, and that same thing goes for a lot of the people working on this mission here at the Johnson Space Center and elsewhere. And I think a flight like this will serve to motivate a lot of those people. It makes it real. It's not just a history lesson. And I think that's going to go a long way. I was really impressed with how this mission's gone.
Well, I think at the end of Christina Koch's statements, just every part of this journey has been so exciting. But looking toward the future and thinking, yeah, one day we are going to bust through that record again and found companies and land back on the moon and set up an outpost. I mean, there's so much to be excited for.
I'm excited too, but I do have a pinch of skepticism here. The plans are there, and the administrator, Jared Isaacman, is really trying to make this happen. He was sitting in mission control tonight as they came out of radio silence. You could see him in the back row smiling. But this is really going to take the support of the American people, and through them, their representatives in Congress and succeeding presidential administrations. It's not going to be cheap. It's not going to be easy. And it's going to require long-term support to make these dreams come true. And that's still TBD. We've got our fingers crossed that we'll have a vigorous space program, but we don't know yet how it's going to play out.
Okay, well, Bill Harwood, thank you so much for documenting every step along the way.